I'm going to document Dixon Lane, but I've got to show you this history. So just here was the rag and tag market, got replaced by the sheaf market. It was an outdoor market, but you can pretty much walk under the actual market stalls and keep dry, I think, on a wet day. Just here was actually the Castle Foals market that became the sheaf market. I've just been talking to some guys in the Norfolk Arms who worked in there when they were at school. So here we've got the Norfolk Arms, and it's £2.45 a pint for stones in here. So this building up here, which was Woolworths and then became Wilko, this was originally Norfolk Market Hall. So it's always been like nothing really happening on this side for a long time. But let's walk up now and we can actually look at the state of the shops on Dixon Lane. So I'm going to put some pictures in at the end for you and show you how it used to look, and people understand how dead it is now. So we've got air to go there, nothing here. Now when I've mentioned Dixon Lane in the past, people have mentioned King's, the butchers. So that's been shut a long time ago, it got a good reputation. But this used to be full of barrow boys. And it was even busy before I was born in the 1950s. When you see the pictures from the 50s versus the 70s, you just see how thriving this area was. So we're actually moving on to the Haymarket area. So Miss Amersham wanted me to mention Penthouse nightclub, Peter Stringfellow, and the entranceway was just here. It then became Rebels, and she thinks it closed down because probably the health and safety with narrow corridors and things like that. So it would have been above there. I thought this was a betting shop just here, but it looks dead at the moment. But just before I show you the pictures, let's just get on to the Haymarket and I'll just show you from the Haymarket. But things like this don't help, where they block it off with a bus shelter. Just looking back down, you can just see double yellows, single yellow on one side. They do everything to kill car traffic off. You can see the old pictures with cars on here. So the old Woolworths Wilko was Norfolk Market Hall, and this got rebuilt in 1961. I'll just show it you from the front. You might as well get it from the front. So just here was Norfolk Market Hall, Woolworths Wilko. There's a blocked off Dixon Lane. That really don't help when you're trying to run a business down there. And then that was British Home Stores just up there. I mean, look at that Super Pound World just there. Really brilliant, isn't it? So I'm surprised I didn't realise Ladbrokes had gone from down here. Last time I came, I saw Ladbrokes down there. So let's go and have a look at the pictures, how fantastic it used to look in the past. So let's get on to the interesting bit now. Let's get your bearings. This is what was the old Norfolk Market Hall, then became Woolworths and Wilko. There's the Norfolk pub just there. Dixon Lane's coming straight down here. This building's gone now. It's been modernised. This is the old rag and tag market, looking very higgledy-piggledy, isn't it? But it looks like they've just built the sheaf market here, which is where South Yorkshire Mayoral now is. Why they couldn't have upgraded the existing sheaf market, I don't know, or even knocked it down and rebuilt it in the same spot. But that's not what it's ever about, is it? So now coming on to the rag and tag market, Commercial Street up here. Yeah, it looks a lot grimier, doesn't it? But you could actually walk under these places, keep dry. So this was the sheaf market of the day. Well, it was the sheaf market. But I bet these folks walking around are smarter dressed than the folks walking around Sheffield nowadays. So now we've got the Castle Foals market. The fruit and veg place, there was the Norfolk Market Hall, round the back that's gone knocked down. This is Dixon Lane down here. So now we're looking at Dixon Lane, what I'd call the 1950s. This will be Haymarket up here, modernised building here, shop fronts down here, barrow boys, packed. A bit more recent, looking like the 1970s, looks like a wet and dismal day there. You've got King's Butchers, Rock Tavern. Notice how it goes much further down at the bottom. So much more character in Sheffield back then. And then finally, we're getting more towards the modern day. Still got shop fronts down here, still got shops. But all these buildings have gone down here. You can see the modern Parkway roundabout. And just here is Rebels, that was originally Penthouse, Peter Stringfellow. So that's it. Each generation, it got less and less full on Dixon Lane. So if you can like the video, follow the channel and click on notifications for new videos in the future. I'd appreciate that.